My name is Paige, and today I'm going to be treating a patient that has chronic hip bursitis, which is secondary to a tight IT band, with a hot pack. Some of the contraindications for using this kind of thermotherapy would be any recent or potential hemorrhage or some sort of thrombosis. Also, if they have any sort of impaired sensation or mentation to where they couldn't tell me that if it was too hot, or if they had a malignant tumor to where the heat would be something that would cause that to metastasize. I'm also going to be aware of the fact that if they're in the acute, or if it's an acute injury or in that early inflammatory stage with a lot of edema, heat might not be an appropriate modality to use at that point in time. Also, if they have any sort of cardiac insufficiency or impaired circulation or poor thermoregulation, to where if it did increase that circulation, it would be dangerous to them. And if they had any demyelination in their nerves, which would affect their sensation, or if they recently applied a counter-irritant such as Biofreeze, that would affect the sensation that they're having of the heat as well. Previously, I checked my patient I checked the area on his hip where I'm going to be applying it to make sure there wasn't any open wound, there's not any metal from the area, either from his belt or anything like that, or any sort of implanted metal that potentially could be dangerous if it heated. And I also checked to make sure that he had sensation in that area. I'm going to start by I want to have 4 to 6 layers of towels, 6 to 8 layers of towels before I put on the heat. So I currently here have 4 towels, and then the hot pack is in a little bolster that is the same as 2 layers of towels. The hot pack comes from the hydroculator, which was anywhere between 158 to 168 degrees, warm it out there for a couple hours so it is sufficiently heated. I have my patient in supine with the affected area up on top so that we're not putting any excess pressure and it's easily accessible. So I'm going to place the hot pack on here, making sure that I'm covering the entire area that I want to be treated. And I'm going to leave it on there. It'll be there for anywhere between 15 to 20 minutes just to get a good stretch for that extra tissue extensibility. I'm going to make sure, does that feel okay? Everything feel okay? You're comfortable?
It feels okay.
All right, I'll come back in about 5 minutes. I'll recheck the area to make sure that he doesn't have any excessive redness, it's not too hot or anything like that. And I'm also going to, before I leave the first time, we'll give him a bell or some sort of thing that he could let me know if he does need me for any reason, if it did get too hot or if something goes awry. And that's all.